Hi, second grade artists. This week, we're gonna swing over to Africa. It's a pretty large continent. I want you to think about the animals. You may have to do a little research. Artists have to research a lot of times what they're going to do first. I went ahead and chose the lemur because I think they're kind of fun animal. There is a link for I think it's like a safari book, and you can listen to it. And maybe it'll give you some ideas of African animals. But these are my lemurs. I created my two lemurs, and then I did my background. You can go ahead and follow along if you want to do the lemurs with me. You can, or you can do your very own. Remember, an artist uses their whole page. So make sure you use your whole page, and don't forget to sign it when you're done. All right, I can't wait to see these. Follow along with me to make the lemurs if you want to do those. Okay, so for my animal from Africa, like I said, I'm gonna choose to draw a lemur. I have a little lemur cheat sheet. I need to work on the shape of this head a little bit, but as I draw it, I can fix it the way I want it. All right, so I think I'm gonna do two lemurs walking through the forest in which they live. So as I go, I'm going to just start off by making number one, lovely little W's that go a little longer on one end. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Oop. That one doesn't have to be so long. Now, if you wanted to make your lemur like a mommy lemur and a baby lemur, you could do that, but I'm going to just have two lemur friends out and about. Okay. Now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna draw this, and then as I go, I'm going to use my sheet. I'll have this up if you want to do a lemur. But if you want to do any other animal, that is your choice. If you want to do a giraffe or an elephant or a jaguar, I don't know. But just make sure they come from Africa. All right. Okay, I'm going to speed up this process. Here we go. Okay, so to kind of finish up or to add my background to this, remember we always want to make sure we have a horizon line. That's the line where the land and the sky meet. So I'm going to add that line. Now, like I said, mine are going to be in the forest, so I'm going to need some like tree tops. Okay, and then I'll probably add some large trunks. And again, you are the artist, so you choose what you want to add. Yours does not have to look just like mine. If you're drawing an elephant, you might have your elephant at the watering hole. So don't worry about having all these tree canopy tops. All right, so my lemur, is gonna be at the top. Did you know, or at the front, did you know that the queen lemur, not the king lemur, is in charge of the family of lemurs, kind of like bees. Another fun fact about lemurs is their tails are longer than their bodies. They use that for balance, and that's pretty amazing. Okay, so that extra sheet of paper I had, I want to show you a technique. I'm going to make sure you have, actually, let me grab another sheet. A sheet of paper that will not have anything on the back so it goes through. It's just the way you add kind of a texture to your piece. So I'm gonna kind of make these look like leaves, and all I'm gonna do is push really hard. If this is a tree with flowers, you could add flowers in your tree. This is a technique called embossing, and so we're just making an indentation into our paper. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see where I've already got some indentions. And it's gonna make this really cool texture. You'll see where I color, it'll kind of still be white where I've added these textures. I'm gonna go back and just add some of the same ones. Maybe even a few more. You could do this on the trunks of your trees. Okay, there's a few. All right, let me show you how that works. So you'll grab the color of the tree you want to use, and you're just gonna lightly color over top. And be careful, the corners are tricky. See how that's coming through right there? So you'll just keep coloring. Okay, so you can kind of see a little bit of texture there in my branch, or in my trees here. You could do that for, like I said, the trunks if you want. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish coloring my whole picture. My lemurs, I'm gonna do gray, and I'll leave their face white. A fun thing is that they have these like orangey red eyes, so I'm gonna use that. And I need to go ahead and finish up what I'm drawing, so I need to trace over. I may make some trees off in the distance that you might be able to see too, but all right, here it goes. All right, and there's my lemur. I've got it signed. I can't wait to see your pieces when you are finished. Okay, have a great week.